Welcome to your least favorite podcast, everyone. My name is Mark. I am back in the normal setup and I am here with all my friends.
Steven.
Nick.
Edgy.
This is the show where we talk about whatever the hell's on our mind, whatever's been going on this past week. Road trips, food, and inappropriate things most of the time is what we circle back to.
And ovens.
And ovens. And cold, because it sucks. And road trips. I think I said that
you're
again.
just you're talking about all the things that suck right now. So
You can't be using an oven on a road trip, and if you were, you wouldn't be that cold. Boom. All of them in one. Also, while watching porn.
I actually saw a dude's video. He had an oven. He had an old-timey, old tech stuff, and he had an oven that, plugged into your car, and it hangs in the window, and he grilled a fish in it. It's funny.
Now, I fucking saw something this week that you guys would all fucking love. It's this guy who goes around and, makes shit in hotel bathrooms. Have y'all seen this?
I haven't.
Yeah, we make onion soup.
Yeah, he makes French onion soup in a fucking hotel sink.
Yeah, that guy's the best.
Nah, dude,
I just think
that's what you guys would like.
Just how strong a smell that would have.
He fried an entire chicken as well.
That's what you would like, not us.
He fried an entire chicken in a hotel trash can.
I honestly hate people that cook stuff in hotels. I really do.
I don't even know
if I go to my hotel room and it smells like fucking food because some cocksucker warmed up a fucking piece of fish in the microwave, I hope your fucking hotel room catches on fire.
That's fair.
Yeah, a lot of hotel rooms don't even have microwaves anymore.
Good.
I saw that. Did you see that on Reddit? Because I was reading the posts for a bit, and they were like, "Wow, it's crazy to think he's cooking soup in the same sink I jack off in."
Yeah, that should be fucking disgusting.
I ain't touching any surface that's been in the hotel to my mouth, so. Yeah, and plus that's one of the strongest smelling things I could think of.
I definitely
French
microwave stuff in a hotel room, so.
I hate you. You're the worst kind of person.
You're just retarded if you don't, so.
I
don't touch anything in the hotel room.
You go out to eat, the next day you come back, you're hungry, I'm warming it up. Sorry.
Yeah, actually, but okay, if you're just doing normal, if you're doing normal food, that's fine. But don't be the guy that cooks fucking smelly ass fish in a hotel.
I'm not talking about cooking. I'm talking about microwaving, dude.
No, anything, microwaving, cooking, warming up. I don't care. Smelly fish.
I'll just go eat more food somewhere else.
Yeah.
I am not. If I'm staying in a hotel room, I'm probably not looking for leftovers. So
depends on how long, because when we were in Texas for a week,
I guess you're rich. I guess, yeah. You guys are just rich, so whatever.
Be rich.
Some people don't have that fucking option.
Mark is rich. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think the only time I've
talking about
Mark is
the only
rich.
time we've eaten anything in a hotel room was New
rich.
Orleans, and we DoorDashed Cheesecake Factory cheesecakes to the hotel room. That's the only time. It's because it was pouring rain outside.
I mean, so you guys are just privileged. It shows. So whatever.
You know what? Sucks to be you, I guess. I don't know.
No, it actually sucks to be you because I don't complain about it. You're the one mad, so
I just
don't like people. That
actually just sucks to be you, to be honest, bud.
Nah, yeah.
Because I don't have a problem. You're the one with the problem, so
you do have a problem.
Sucks to be
it's
you.
Called having to eat leftovers.
To see this video that he's talking about, the dude has special tools. He brings a rotisserie for the chickens, and then he has little heater plates, and then he puts
a sous vide.
Yeah, and he just sticks it in the sink, and he's cooking the soup
fucking
in
disgusting.
the sink.
Yeah.
What do you do?
That's totally different from microwaving something. That's actually just cooking.
It doesn't look good either. That's the thing.
And he actually eats it, and I hope to God it's not actually him eating it. I hope it's something else.
Because the one that got me was he fried an entire chicken and afterwards bit into the chicken. I'm like, there's no way that chicken is good.
Yeah, I'm hoping he remakes the chicken clean way and then acts like it's.
Nah, he's one of those guys.
KFC.
Yeah, there's no fucking way, bro.
He's just punking people.
Yeah, exactly. There's no way he's eating this shit.
That's the ones when they where they're scooping the cat turds up and then they cut it and then they go back to a scene where they're just about biting into a candy bar or something that looks like it. Like, nah, you didn't really eat that. I hope.
I hope. That's
I
hope
can't
they did.
guarantee it, but
If they're dumb enough to do it, I hope they did it.
I've seen weirder stuff.
Get food poisoning from cooking in a hotel room.
Which leads me to my next point. Oh yeah, no. I know about that. They didn't even have when we were staying in Japan. They didn't even have stuff I didn't want to cook. It's like, nah, I'll just get little things I can bite into that don't stink up the whole floor. It's like people that bring food onto the airplane.
No, I'm fine with that.
I definitely do that.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys are so weird. I feel like you guys are the minority of this. I think a lot of people do
I mean,
leftovers in hotel rooms. I honestly
I don't
do.
think that many people do hotel room leftovers. I mean, people go get food
If
and
they're
bring
staying
it
like
back.
a week plus, I'm pretty. They have to.
I don't, but
Especially
I
with
guess
a
when I'm
big
traveling, when I'm
family or
traveling with
something.
work, it's covered to. They buy food, so
Exactly. If you weren't, it just no way.
Anytime
you
I've
could eat
ever
out
stayed in a
every
hotel-
fucking meal. There's no
Yeah.
way. Like normal people could not do that.
And put drinks in the fridge.
Especially with
That's
like families.
Yeah, like big families. There's
Yeah.
no way.
how are you cooking a whole meal in a hotel room for a big family?
Not just
But-
leftovers. Get you by meal. You know.
I feel like if you're in a hotel room, you've already like planned for a deficit in your budget. You're like, all right, this is going to be expensive. So you tend to go out to eat the times you're there. If it's like a vacation or something.
No, see, I think that's where you're wrong. I think you got the hotel right. You plan on going out a couple times,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. Not raking your bank account as much as you can for some food, dog.
Well, so I
Okay.
guess that's when we went to Texas. That's what we ended up doing. It was more we would go out at night,
Yeah.
and then we would have like leftovers, and that'd be lunch
Mm-hmm.
the next day,
Exactly.
and then we can go out again that night. So
See, boom. That's
I don't
it.
know about all that.
That's how you do it.
No, the only times we've been traveling, it's like, all right, we're going to meet somebody at some place to either eat or drink. And so there ain't
it's
no
different.
point.
Like
in
if you're
being
going to
at a
like
hotel.
visit family or friends, then yeah, you're fucking expecting to eat a whole bunch. Like whenever y'all come down there or we go up there, that's kind of the expectation is, you know, we're eating wherever we go, whether somebody's
mean-
cooking or whatever.
Well, I said we did New Orleans, and the only time we ate anything in the hotel room was when we ordered cheesecake to the room, and that was just because we couldn't go outside. Every other time is like, all right, I want to go to these restaurants because I'm in New Orleans.
Well, that was
Wanna
your
try to-
honeymoon, wasn't it?
Yeah, technically.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's the nature of the trip as well.
So when we did Florida, we stayed in the hotel room, I think, one time for like an extended amount of time. It's because it was hot as shit during the day and all our stuff didn't really start till the night. But even then, I think we like eat like the hotel breakfast and then just come up and do nothing. So like we didn't take anything back to the room.
I mean, yeah, you don't take hotel breakfast back to the room. That's a little bit different.
That's what I mean. How do you end up with food in your hotel room?
When you got to eat, do you eat everything on your plate every time?
Normally, yeah.
I feel like this is skewed because I don't like leftovers. So
Yeah, it goes back. You're just
like if I don't eat it all and they're like, "Hey, you want a to-go box?" I'm like, "Nope, I don't want it." I'm just being real. I've learned if I do take it home, it's probably just gonna rot in the fridge because I'm not gonna eat it. There's only like an exception. That's like pizza and like some pasta are the
well,
only
you're wasting
things.
a lot of money. So there
And
you go.
jambalaya.
Yeah, I mean even then, that's
Mm-hmm.
only like good for a few days.
What, jambalaya?
Yeah, I mean after
can
a
freeze
certain
it.
amount of time, I don't trust it no more.
This guy don't eat leftovers. You think he's freezing food and just to keep it?
Yeah, we ain't
You know what I
freezing
mean?
nothing. Nothing is
Definitely.
staying that long.
I agree. I also don't like freeze leftover food.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'll never use it.
It has that freezer taste.
The only thing I'd freeze that is like barbecue if you like smoke a full butt or something.
I don't do that.
If I'm smoking a full butt, then people are coming over to eat that.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
Yeah.
saying if you're not, if you're just doing it for you, you're gonna freeze some of it, have it later.
I
Is
want
that
to
a
do it
challenge?
for me though.
Yeah, it is.
You assuming there's gonna be anything left to freeze?
Yeah, I do. You're not gonna want to eat butt for like a week straight. You're gonna get tired of it.
I eat butt every
I eat butt every day of my life,
Okay, we all know that's a lie.
but all I want.
Unless you're sticking your hand up your own ass and licking it.
You don't know my life.
Jake is
I
surprisingly
come close.
flexible.
That would be a surprise.
Not a picture anybody else wants to walk in on.
That's one I've never seen before. I've seen some weird shit, but I've never seen someone lick their own ass.
I
Just not,
mean,
So,
not googling the right things, buddy.
in the comments, let us know. No, I'm just
no, in the
Please,
comments, post
link
a picture.
video.
Yeah, I want pictures.
fascinating.
This is purely educational right now.
That covers one of the things from earlier. Inappropriate. So
Started with food.
All right.
what's next on the list that we got?
Yeah, I mentioned the oven. I said I saw that. That's what led us into the hotel room. I saw
Hotel
so it
travel.
was this other dude. He had like a whole mess of stuff from like weird little like as seen on TV things for cars, but from like the 50s. And one of them, like some of them seemed dangerous. Some of them were useless. And then he had one that was like an oven in your car. He's like, it works, but why do you want that? Like, why would I want it? And just to make it worse, he threw a whole fish in there to see if it worked. So the car smelled like cooking fish. But it did work. There's your oven. There you go.
Interesting.
I don't know. You also had an air conditioner, which I totally agree with. If I could add more air conditioners to my car, that'd be great.
No, see, I never had a problem with air conditioning in cars. It always works well.
I bought an air conditioner for my house. I'm pretty happy with that. It sucks air in and adds more cold air. If they
Here we
weren't
go,
300
talking about hot and cold.
If they weren't $300 a piece, I'd buy one for every room.
It's just ridiculous.
Just eat a couple leftovers for a week. You'd have enough money.
Oh, here you go. Actually, it's kind of funny. Our AC went out last week.
Was it clogged?
Yeah, it was. It was clogged.
I feel like you just sabotaged it, and you say it went out.
I mean, it was like 78 in the house, and we're like, oh, just look at that. And then we went and got in bed and slept under the covers, and it was great.
You're disgusting.
Fantastic night of sleep.
You're a
Being
disgusting
unwashed.
person.
This room with the new air conditioner, if I leave the door shut, it'll be at 60 degrees.
That's fucking disgusting.
No, it's amazing.
That sounds like heaven.
It's fucking disgusting.
Holy shit! If I could just have my like office room be that cold all the time,
Dude, go to Lowe's. They have like dozens of them. I mean, they are like $300, but you just
actually,
stick that
I
in
have
there.
to eat leftovers, man. I can't just go. to Lowe's
Why do you need to
and
eat
drop-
every day? You could survive for like.
Believe me,
a
I'm the
week or
guy who
two.
wants a pill where I only have to take it once a day that I could be done. I
That's
would
true.
love
Call
that.
back to another episode.
Oh, he isn't in there. My cousin Dylan, he was talking about one of their friends eating dog food, and that brought up a conversation about like if you don't mind the taste and you're trying to save money, that's probably the best bang for your buck.
It's got all the
That's
nutrients you need. It's got.
Like, yeah.
Is it
your
really
hair.
good for
It's
you?
good for your. It's good for your hair.
I wouldn't say
like,
it's good for you, but like
there's no way
it'll
it could be
keep
good
you
for
alive, probably.
Not for
Like, it's-
long.
The dogs live off of it. So
We're different.
That would not keep me alive.
Dogs can eat raw
I
shit,
would-
and
That's
we
what would
can't.
happen.
I mean, if like nutrient wise, I think if you just had dog food to live off of, I think you would stay alive if you were eating it.
So, dog food is not inherently toxic to humans. However, eating dog food may increase your risk of developing foodborne illnesses.
Yeah.
Except you won't die of starvation, will you? No.
Yeah, they said in an emergency situation, it's probably all right to eat.
Yeah, we've all played survival games. We know dog food's on the table.
Now, is that different between the dry stuff and the wet stuff?
Oh, I would take dry probably over wet.
I don't know if I could eat wet dog food. I don't think I
Yeah,
could do
That's
it.
whenever you let it get soggy in the bowl.
Yeah.
Oh
needed to-
man, dude, I
I
don't
feel
think I
like
could
that
do it.
though would probably be better for you because that's probably actually like made out of something.
See, I'm not gonna lie, this conversation is gonna make me throw up. Like,
Well, no, I think the dry would be better because it'd be like some chips. You just
I
would
mean, it'd be
not
like
crunch it
eating
through
some
it.
cereal.
Yeah, just crunch through it. Put some
It
milk
looked
on
like
it.
Cocoa
have you ever
Puff.
heard a dog like crunch through hard food, man? It's not soft.
Have you ever heard you
You're,
eat
like,
some
biting
Lay's
down on
potato
jelly
chips,
bean.
bitch?
It's not like Lay's. It'd be like biting down on a fucking Jolly Rancher or some shit. Like,
Hell
Like
no.
a fresh bag. A fresh bag. They got a little humidity to them.
What
There's
kind
a
of
little
fucking? What are you feeding your dog, dude?
There's
Mark's
a
over here.
it
Mark's
ain't
the guy that's
potato
like
chips,
letting
dude. Potato
like,
chips are like super thin.
Bro, you trying to
like-
break your dog's teeth with some marbles or something?
I like it seasoned and a little old. No, fresh dog food's kind of got a soft crunch. Like I can hear him
Yeah.
eating it, like, and I can tell it's like there's a little more humidity to it than if it's just been
It-
sitting there for a week.
It does look like wet dog food would be better for you than
Mm.
dry dog.
I thought so.
They said the
Well,
best
now-
would be raw. If you could find like the high quality raw foods that they feed dog, like that would be your best.
Yeah, that'd be like
choice.
chicken and some
Yeah.
crap.
You can't eat chicken raw.
Well, you can if it's high
Humans-
quality. You're just not supposed to. Because there's a
Depends
risk
on how
of
you
that.
feel
You're
about
dying first,
salmonella.
dog. You're
If you
dying
like-
first, homie.
Are you down with it?
Oh, I'm not gonna eat the fucking chicken. I can promise you that, man.
I'm pretty sure you can't eat raw chicken at all.
I feel like eating wet dog food would be like eating MREs, the military
Wow.
MREs.
No, I feel like
think it'd
eating
be
wet
worse.
dog food would
Much,
feel like
much
eating
worse.
fucking same.
throw up. You're just like you just
Yeah,
took a bowl
exactly.
of throw up. That's about
what
a
I'm
wet
talking
dog
about.
food.
It's
Yeah, I
probably
don't think
like if I couldn't smell it, then you probably would be able to do it. Because then, yeah, like just pretend it's like a pasta or something. One
Plug
of
your
those little,
fucking nose and
yeah.
just
I can't
swallow
smell
as
it.
fast as you can.
I've yet to
Nah.
ever smell dog food that smelled even remotely
I
appetizing.
can't do this.
Nah,
But you
I'm
know
sick
what's
of
funny?
dying.
No,
I'm
you
gonna
know
be
what's
honest.
you know what's
I'm not
funny?
gonna lie, I'm starting
So,
to start gagging.
When I used to work, I used to work with my dad downtown, and in downtown Denver they have the Purina factory.
Oh my
And
god!
So I
dude.
used to work outside, and in the mornings when they're like firing that stuff up, it smells like kind of like bread or like kind of like some kind of like bakery thing. But when you smell that and you're like, oh, that smells kind of good. Like it smells like some kind of food. But when you know in the back and like on the other side of your brain, you're like, no, I know that's dog food though. So like,
Yeah,
you have
and then once it's been up and
associate
running for
that.
like an hour or two, it just smells like fucking dog food over there. That's all it smells like. Just pure dog food.
There's a time when you smell it and you're like, what is that? And you're like, oh, that's right, it's dog food.
What's the housing market down there like?
Around a plant?
Oh, it's
all
real
the
cheap
time.
there. It's real cheap there. That's like the fucking ghetto. Like,
That's all the industrial area.
yeah.
If you find
got
a
a
house
funny
down
story.
there. Oh yeah, okay.
We lived by a cemetery, and I used to tell
Mm.
my wife, which was a girlfriend at the time, that when they were, it smelled like barbecue over there. Sometimes I was like, that's just them cremating people, but it smells delicious.
Oh my god.
I mean, it should smell like pork, right? That's what I've heard.
I was like, yeah, they just use like the barbecue wood chips. It's fine.
Well, applewood smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when you're filling out the cremation form, like which flavor did he ask for?
You want
Smell like-
hickory?
I want cherry wood, bud. Smell like fucking.
Yeah, I probably
I
want
did. It
cherry.
was funny. I think she believed it for a while. It's like every time you go outside and you smell someone barbecue, I'm like, oh, they burning people over there.
I'm getting
God.
hungry. That's you seen those when we were down in for Halloween Horror Nights, they had like a Texas, like Bubba's Texas barbecue and stuff. I totally set up a place. Like I wonder how close you could build to like a crematorium or something. There's probably like rules, but
You
open
gotta have like
barbecue joint.
you gotta have a pizza and an abortion clinic, and then you go, whatever, and then you're like, where yesterday's loss is today's sauce.
No.
Yeah.
You got it all wrong. Listen, you have a restaurant in the cremation center, right? You know how they have the restaurant gas stations? It's like that.
Mhm.
And then for abortions, you have a Dyson factory right there connected.
vacuums.
No, but then you also had the pizza place. That could be a 3-for, like a 3-for.
Just people will show up for that because like, who cares?
They don't actually use the babies, but there's always that hint. Maybe I do.
I never said I didn't.
Well, that's what the Dyson's for, you know. And just vacuum them right out. It's a great
It's
ad
really
for them.
efficient. I mean, trying to make
They have
money
great
here.
suction.
It would do it. It would do it.
Yeah. We have an attachment for it.
Let us know in the comments. I'm just kidding. That's my new favorite thing. Let us know how the
Anybody
vacuums
ever-
work. I'm just kidding.
All,
Don't do that.
all 5 of you. Any of you ever had an abortion with the Dyson vacuum?
And you're canceled again. God damn.
Yeah,
Somebody
you're
can't. Why don't we have a counter going? How many times?
Yeah, fuck 'em.
When we get the YouTube video, we'll have something in the corner.
We're gonna get fucking demonetized on YouTube. We're not even able to make money on them.
You can
No,
make. You can
you
still
have to
make them
curse
though.
after 5 minutes or something like that.
No, you have to
That
like
is-
bleep out some of the like if you say like kill or gun or like those things have to be like bleeped out.
You just got to find better sponsors. So like YouTube doesn't monetize you, but you can still get sponsors.
Yeah, I want Glock. Like Glock
Like-
would be about this, or like
you
Trump.
can-
Let's get Trump to sponsor us.
Let's
It's
get
just the
Plan
ones.
B.
It's the ones you have to read. YouTube just does the ones that like I don't see because I pay for premium YouTube because that's all I watch. So like I don't see YouTube's ads, so I don't give a crap if they're monetized or not. But you could still do like everybody does manscaping. I want YouTubers to actually. I like the ones that actually are sponsored by something I feel like they could use. Like when the Urban Explorer guys said they're sponsored by a flashlight company, I was like, oh, that makes sense because they use flashlights all the fucking time. But when like the makeup channel's talking about what's that video game, the phone game, not League of Legends,
Not
I don't know,
Summer War.
the one
whatever.
everybody does.
Yeah.
Raid
You know,
them girls ain't
Legends.
playing that.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Yep, that's the one. Like you don't play that, and they're like talking about how it's their favorite game, and here's all the cool stuff you can get. Like you don't play that shit.
Yeah, like
Get outta
strip
here.
clubs should be sponsored by Plan B. Shit
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
All these things should make sense, and then I'm totally down for it. Like I like when they have funny segues into their ads. Speaking of, no, we don't have any.
Speaking of, segue to our sponsor.
One of the
Nobody-
dudes he did tap water. He did a whole segment. He's like, brought to you by tap water. It's free and it comes from your sink. Like it was set up like a whole ad, and I was like, oh, he's joking. Okay. I thought it was like maybe a fancy brand or something. Nope, he's talking about water from the sink.
These brands should hire me to like put them some sponsors together.
If you're gonna make commercials, at least make them actually funny, not stupid or annoying or like heartfelt. I want the ones like from the Super Bowl all year long, because then I will remember it and I won't be pissed off that it's wasting my time because it actually made me laugh.
Like, give me one I could sponsor. Some organization.
Mm,
Hold on. LGBTQ or whatever the fuck they're called, right? Boom. Sponsor Fruit Loops.
There's another fucking cancel right
God.
there. Fucking or whatever the fuck they're called.
I don't know what they're called, dude.
I mean, you got it right. So.
See? Yeah.
You said the right thing.
So boom. Sponsored by Fruit Loops.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
we was playing
canceled.
Cards Against Humanity. That's one of those games where you're always like, oh, I feel bad about this. And then, like, at what point do you start taking it personal when you start getting too many cards that are all the same theme, and you're like, what are y'all trying to say? Like, what?
Oh, dude,
I'm
what we
sorry.
did to Dylan was pretty funny. That was pretty good.
Don't bother, Dylan.
I know, but it was funny because yeah, we were giving Dylan all the gay
Just
cards.
saying gay, yeah. Like, why can't I just say gay?
But
Because
That's
it's
a
more
fun
than
game.
that, Nick. That's what the plus is for.
that's what you have to be careful with that game. Like, especially when there's new people. I'm like, I gotta see. I don't know how.
Their sense of humor.
Yeah, I don't want to come off as this being like a negative situation, so we'll just test the waters here.
Dude,
But then
I
after
played
that,
with,
then you can really have fun.
I played with somebody. I played with a group of people, and it was like the worst experience playing that game because like they wouldn't read the cards out loud. They would just like look through and be like, "This one wins."
You.
They can get out.
Oh, I hate that game, so whatever.
It's fun. The problem is it burns out pretty quick. Like you have to constantly be adding new stuff, and then once you've seen it, you're like, eh. And then by the end you end up with the pile that I got, which is only like the most ridiculous things. And so it's not even about fitting them together. It's just about how ridiculous the card is that you put up.
Yeah, I can't play the game anymore.
Just
It's hard
pick
for me to
one.
even play games like that anymore.
You end up just picking the ones that are like the most realistic. It's not even funny. It's just like this actually fits. This works.
Yeah.
That completes the sentence. Not funny at all though. But
Yup.
yeah, it's good for some good times. If you never played it, it's still fun. But if you have, go buy every single expansion that they ever make.
Well, no, I just can't read good, so it's embarrassing.
I just been having a problem of not whole reading.
What's this
you know?
word? No, ouch.
He's really good at poetry for Neanderthals.
They do pictures on them cards now?
Yeah, if it's got reading, I'm out.
Got like a big black cock printed on the actual card.
Oh, I had one win last night. It was just the dick emoji. Like
Oh, it was like, yeah, how you do
and-
used to do the
yeah,
eight and then a bunch of
equals
equals and like
equal capital D.
Yeah, I was like, I like that one. But he had fun situations like describing bukkake to people you don't really want to.
Didn't you
Yeah.
describe that to your mom?
Everybody knows what that.
We played it with her.
No,
and
my mom definitely didn't know what bukkake was.
She just said she didn't. She knows what it is.
It's
I mean,
not very fun to make somebody figure out what it is that you don't want to know.
yeah,
what
nothing
that
ever
is.
bothers me anymore. I'm like, all right, whatever. It's surprising that so many people haven't heard of it because when you hear it and you're very used to it, you're like, oh, I know what that is. And you're like, how do you not know what it is? Tell us in the
She
comments
knows.
if you know what it is.
She knows. She's just trying to act like she don't for you guys.
Well, I
Trying to
appreciate
protect
that.
y'all's innocence.
Exactly.
I'd have rather she said she knew what it was than having to explain what it was.
Like in her dialogue, she's like, "That's what I did 2 days ago."
Or you start coming up with like different styles. They're like, well, was it this kind of bukkake or that kind of bukkake? Like, oh.
You go through. Why don't you rank them? There's your.
And how
ranking.
many
There's
people?
our tier list.
How many people we talking?
Yeah, that's a tier list for you. Ashley, come up with it. Rank your bukkake.
Are you talking about a flood situation, huh? Oh man, that takes me back. That would have been a little worse. So luckily that didn't happen. I don't know. You tell us what's worse, having them know about it or not having them know about it and having to tell them. No, go find your dad right now.
The fuck no.
I can tell you right
My dad ain't
now.
gonna know anything.
The worst would be finding like a video of your parents.
No.
Yeah, that'd be pretty bad.
I mean, that'd be easy kill because if I saw something even remotely like that, it would just go off immediately. Like, nope, I don't even want to know what happens here. It's like I don't need that information in my head. There's some things that curiosity cannot get the better of.
Yeah, he'd watch it. You'd watch it.
It's more one of those like once you see it, it's there. Like you can't unsee it.
No, it's like a train wreck. You can't look away.
I could look away.
I could definitely look away. That's not, I could
Yeah.
definitely
Just like,
Go
look
ahead,
away.
just
destroy it.
reach over and hit the power button on my
you trying
computer.
to tell us
and
something,
go.
Nick? All right, because
Rip that fucking power cord.
I'm
right
not
out
trying
the
to tell
back
you
of the
anything. I'm
machine.
just into it. What?
I'm about to summit 1G this fucking monitor, bud. Fucking just, oh, no.
Rip that. Yeah, take the monitor outside and burn it. Like, nah.
Give it, what's it, Ron Swanson and Parks and Rec picks the whole computer up, throws it in the
Throw
fucking
in the
trash.
dumpster.
Yeah, dude, I would definitely download it too to keep it. What?
Yeah, I got a file for it actually.
There's a few of them out there, surprisingly enough.
I found more than one, which is weird.
oh, this one I filmed the other day. Actually, hold on.
Yeah.
I love family reunions.
I mean, they're just a little different down there in the south. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little awkward.
We lost control of that conversation.
Got out of
I ain't awkward at
control
all.
real quick.
I'm not
It's amazing,
embarrassed.
especially after spending so much time with my wife and talking about what she does for a living. Like I don't even nothing phases me no more. Like I'm like whatever.
She does a lot of facials, huh?
Well, waxing. So
I don't know,
Yes.
the Barbies with the glitter on them to show what designs and patterns she could do was pretty interesting. I was not expecting that.
yeah, but they're fun. I don't know. Everything's like I said. I nothing phases me. I'm like, oh, cool. It helped the business. All right. Or she tell about like some nasty waxing situation. I'm like, yeah, that sounds horrifying. But what are you gonna do?
Well, y'all, I think this is where we're going to wrap it up for this week. This has been your least favorite podcast. Talking about the same old things in different ways. We'll catch y'all next week.
Bye.